What's up, YouTube? It's your girl Chyna doll, and I'm back with another motherfucking video. Hold on. What? Who is coming out? I'm shy. You can't come out here.
Bro, do you want to smoke smoker?
No.
Yes, you do.
Can you guys see me? What's good, YouTube? It's your girl Chyna doll, and I am back with another motherfucking video. Period. So today's video, I am basically going to be answering some questions slash hot topics, basically some big drama that has been going on in social media, and I'm going to be giving my personal opinion on those. I even think people sent me like personal questions about me, so it's gonna be a mixture of those. I basically just wanted to film a chit chat video because I haven't done one of these in, it's been about a year since I did my last chit chat video. And before we get into this video, if you are new to this, what am I saying, y'all? Before we get into this video, if you are new to the channel, yes, you, make sure you give this video a like. Make sure you join the family. Hold up. If you're watching me right now and you're not joining the family, then what are you doing? Also, drop me a comment down below. Let me know how you like this video and what other videos you want to see. So let's get into it. The very first question I got, it was, what are my plans after quarantine? So off the bat is getting back to the shmoney. Now, whether I will apply for a full-time job or a part-time job, that may vary because I'm really all about just entrepreneurship and building up my brand. Let me pause this because that might be a distraction. I'm really just focused on building my brand and my social media. It's just going to be freaking amazing because I feel like throughout this whole quarantine, what I really liked about it is that it gave me time to really sit down and think about in the long run where I see myself and how I need to be aligning myself to my career goals, if that makes any sense. So I plan on getting to the bag. I plan on going super hard with my YouTube channel. I have so much ideas that I want to do outside, different places I want to take y'all with me. So long story short, it's just gonna be beast mode. It's beast mode now, but once I'm able to be free, like, it's gonna be extra beast mode. The next one, it was, how do I feel about police brutality in New York City? Just in general, if you have me on social media, you know that I go extremely hard about any controversial issues that deal with mistreatment of people of color. I live in New York City, and throughout my whole time living here, like, I have family actually who have been, you know, victimized and brutalized by police. I feel like most definitely during this quarantine, because we have this virus going on and we're supposed to be social distancing, right? This has given the police, for some reason, I feel like they always had this hatred. Some of them. I feel like some of them always had this hatred in their heart. But now that they have an excuse to act on their emotions and their feelings, it's coming out. And literally every day I come on my social media, I'm seeing someone else getting beat up, you know, getting punched in the face, you know, getting kicked, you know, not being able to breathe. Literally every day I'm seeing a new video, and all that I can do is continue to share the word and bring awareness to what's going on so that we can get justice. I feel like the only way that we're actually going to get justice overall and the police departments are actually going to start implementing what we want is if we continue to speak up, we continue to record, and, you know, we continue to be there when it counts the most. And that's all I have to say on that. All right, next, of course. So my next hot topic was, how do I feel about 6ix9ine? Honestly, you guys, I personally don't have any problems with him, you know. I feel like for the people who have grown up in that lifestyle where it's considered like no snitching, no matter the cost, no matter how much time you get, no matter what they're holding over your head, you're not supposed to snitch at all. So I understand why there are some people mad that he was able to come home, that he is still making numbers, he's still breaking charts, and they're considering him a rat. They basically just want him to go away. But me personally, I don't know what happened. I can only hear from what 6ix9ine says and what the media is saying. So he says that we're disloyal to him, that tried to kill him, you know, that effed his baby mom, basically just disrespected him completely, and he feels like they showed him no loyalty. So what did you guys think was going to happen? This world is literally a dog-eat-dog world, so you literally can't expect anyone to hold loyalty to you, you know. Like, that's just how I look at the world, you know. I'm not expecting anything from anyone anymore, you know. Even the people you think that won't do something, they'll surprise you. So I'm pretty much neutral on the situation. Obviously the fans still love him, you know, the people still love him, because literally the first day he came out, he broke the internet on his live. He broke YouTube, getting the highest views in 24 hours. I think it was higher than Eminem's. So I feel like his love that he gets from the fans speaks for himself, and there's really nothing no one can do about it, you know. That's him. That's how he chooses to live his life, and that's just not my lifestyle. But personally, I'm not against him, you know. I don't really know what to say. All right, next question. So this was another thing that was going around on social media. And get ready, because I have a lot to say about this topic. So the person said, how do I feel about Jada Chives taking back or taking little babies Mother's Day gifts? So basically, if those of you who don't know, the rapper Lil Baby, his baby mother Jada Chives, she's an IG model, and she posted, it was Mother's Day yesterday, and he bought her like some big bouquets of roses. He got her, I think, a couple of Birkin bags, and every girl was sharing this, posting this, like, oh, I wish my baby father did this for me. If you're not doing this for me, then don't talk to me. Oh, I even seen somebody say like, oh, you see, you can't be a cheating nigga and a bum. You gotta bring something to the table. If you gonna be cheating, you gotta be splurging on me. It was just a lot of that going on, and my personal opinion on that, I feel like they're all fucking dummies. Period. Dummies. Because I don't know when this happened, why this happened. Why do people of my generation idolize Instagram models, you know, idolize rappers' babies' mothers? Not to say that there's not some rappers' baby mothers who are doing their thing and who are independent women, but for the most part, a lot of these girls got their clout off of these men. You know, they continue to get their clout off of these men, basically effing their way to the top. And I just feel like, me personally, I don't idolize any of those women, you know, because social media are basically highlights of people's life. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could be sitting there looking at someone's Instagram page and you're like, oh my God, they have the best life. Like, I want their life. Like, why can't that be me? Like, why not God? Why not me? And you're praying for this woman's life. You're praying for her situation. But literally, in their example, he's been dogging her out. He cheated on her countless times. He disrespected her publicly countless times. So for me personally, I felt like she was stupid for even accepting that, for even posting that. Like, yes, there's nothing you can do if someone sends that to your house, but the fact that you're posting it is just like, you're letting people know that you're okay with how he treats you, and basically that you can be bought. Because what is a bag? What is flowers? Like, I feel like the mindset girls need to have now is you need to look at a guy's action and how he treats you over how much he spends on you. You know, because being materialistic and basing a guy's feelings for you on how much he splurges on you, especially these rich guys, because a bag to them is like $10. It's nothing to them. You get what I'm saying? So you can't really look at that like, oh my God, he loves me so much, he's sorry and he wants to be with me because he just bought me this 5K bag and all of that. Like, look at his actions. Look what comes out his mouth. Look what he does 2 seconds after y'all together. He cheats on you again. Like, basically, I just feel like it's a never-ending cycle of women feeling like just because a guy has money or he splurges on him that he's a great guy. I look at guys, well, I have a guy. Like, I base my feelings on my guy based off how he treats me. Based off, you know, when it comes down to it, take money out of it, you know, where our thinking level is. You know, what are his goals? What are his values? You know, where does he see himself in the next 10 years? You know, like, stop being so small-minded. And that's really just all I gotta say. You girls that continue to idolize these IG models, I don't know what for. But that personally was just never me. I don't get it. Okay. How do I feel about friendship? So, my personal view on friendship, I take it as seriously as a relationship. So when I say that, I've dealt with friends in the past who told me, oh, you take relationships just as serious as you take friendships just as serious as relationships. And back then when I heard that, I didn't really pay any mind to that, you know, but I should have caught on. You know what I'm saying? Because people who have that mindset, they feel like friendship holds no value, you know, and I've dealt with situations that I really valued my friends. I really cared about them deeply in my heart. You know, not for what I did for them or what they did for me. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just genuinely cared about them as a person. I wanted better for them. And I feel like nowadays, a lot of these girls, they don't value friendship. You know, they don't care. They really value niggas than they value girls. And I'm the total opposite. I love when I am able to surround myself with like-minded females who are bosses and who are about their money and who are about their success. I don't mess with girls who like to depend on men to give them things, to support them, you know what I'm saying, to be living off someone else. Like, I was raised by a single mother, so granted that may have fueled me to be like this because I watched my mother literally work for everything she had, literally provide for her kids on her own, not needing no one for nothing. I grew up with that same mindset that I'm gonna get my own and I'm not going to depend on someone else to do something for me or to get me somewhere in life. And yes, you can be in a relationship and be independent. Just because you're in a relationship, that doesn't mean that your life gets put to the side and you have to be all about that person. I feel like girls nowadays, they get so wrapped up in a man and what he has going on, and you lose yourself. You lose track of what you want to do in life and who you are and what are your goals. I feel like friendship is 50-50. And so that being said, like, when it comes down to communicating, when it comes down to respect, and when it comes down to dependability. So, number one, communicating. You have to be able to express yourself to your friend. And if you can't express yourself to that person, if you're too scared to speak your mind, not in a harsh way, but if they did something that bothered you and you want to talk it out with them and they're like, "Oh no, she's too sensitive. We ain't in a relationship. Why we got to have a conversation about this?" Like, that's dumb bitches. Like, that's bitches that have no value for friendship. And that's a sign right there. So yeah, you should be able to communicate with your friends about business, about personal life, and about how y'all value each other. And respect. So I feel like there needs to be a mutual respect between each other. And when friends get to disrespecting you, calling you out your name when you did nothing to them, when people get to talking to you like you're a dog, but they dare not ever speak to a nigga like that, that's when they gotta go. Just how you demand respect from a guy, you need to demand respect from your friends. They don't get a free pass to walk on your feelings. Honestly, if a friend is not valuing you, if she's not hearing you out, if she's not treating you with the same respect that you're treating her, then what do you need her for? And another thing, I've realized that I never wanted to have the mindset that a friend needed to have value to me. But as I'm getting older, I'm realizing that it's fucking pointless to hang out with people if they, number one, do not inspire you and motivate you to be a better you. And if they do not push you, because of course we all have our low moments. But if you have a friend that you're feeling down and all she can do is say, oh yeah, girl, damn, that's crazy. Wow. If those are her responses every time you're going through something, if she's not trying to help you see a way out, if she's not trying to uplift your spirits, then what do you need her for? Some people just like to be in your lives just to be there, just to have a claim to you. Just to say that, oh, that's my friend. You don't need any friend who is not helping you be a better you. You don't need any friend that's silently hating on you, that's silently wanting your life, that's silently, that's silently waiting for your downfall. Women are really good at smiling in your face and not liking you at all. We be thinking that guys are slick and sneaky. No, women are the sneakiest. They're fucking snakes. So you literally have to be careful about who you call your friend. And I didn't learn this to literally about last year. People I had around me, they were sucking the life out of me. They weren't motivating me to be better. If anything, they were making me go back. And also sucking the life out of me. Like, you could literally try to uplift and empower someone and show somebody so much love, and they will never give that back to you. So in the grand scheme, my view on friendships is to make sure you have people who are pushing you and motivating you to be better in all aspects of life, not just materialistic, in here and in here. Yeah. All right. So, all right, this was also like a little friendship question. Somebody said, do I prefer having a small circle or a big circle? So this also brings me back to like a shift of mindset. Like, this is how I can tell that I'm maturing and I'm changing for the better. Because if you asked me this 5 years ago, I would have said a big circle. I would have said I wanted to have a lot of friends. I thought that meant I was popular in a way, that I viewed it as the more people you have around you, the more people that show you love. But honestly, when I was in those big female groups, I literally only connected with about 2 out of, let's say, 10 of them. You get what I'm saying? And the whole time, like, you have this big circle. Are each and every one of those people in their circles down for you? And if the answer is no, then you need to start looking around yourself and you need to start eliminating people who don't fit the checkbox. Literally, this is what I think should happen. We need to start making a friendship list. Oh, he has to have money. Oh, he has to have a car. Oh, he has to have something going for himself and all of that. You need to do the same thing for your friends. Check those boxes off. And if they don't check off, honey, kick her to the curb. You don't need her. But now my mindset is I would rather have a small circle over a big, let me say this. I would rather have a small and solid circle over a big and flimsy circle any day, any given day. Like, I'm just in such better spirits. I no longer worry about people who don't worry about me. I no longer try to be there for people who don't be there for me. And it's literally made me happier. And my advice to you girls is quality over quantity. You want quality friends. It doesn't matter about the number. Even if you have one good friend, that one good friend is still better than 5 fake bitches. Any day. Next one is, what is my take on relationships? So, and then I also got another one saying, like, what are my top 5 tips for being in a strong relationship? So I'll answer the first question first. My take on relationships is, don't rush the process. I feel like a lot of girls, they fall in love with labels and they get caught up in that label and they become blinded by the guy himself. Just because a guy is calling you his girlfriend or jacking you as his girlfriend, that doesn't mean he cares about you. Literally, he can, literally guys will have a girlfriend and they're talking to 5 other bitches. Don't get caught up in that, oh, but I'm his girlfriend title. Look at that guy for how he treats you and how he treats you around other people. You know, just because you're in a relationship with someone, that does not mean that he's going to respect you. That does not mean that he's going to love you. You have to really get to know a person before you just rush into a relationship. And that's why certain relationships don't last. They're over within, 2 to 3 months? Because they didn't really get to know that person. They rushed the process. And to answer the next question, what are my top 5 tips for being in a strong relationship? So I'll just say this. So you need to have a great communication. You need to be able to speak openly with your partner without any fear, without holding back. You need to be able to speak openly with that person, whether it be personal or whether it be business. You need to have all around great communication skills. And no, I'm not saying the first time you meet someone or after the first year, y'all communication skills are going to be A1. But if you let y'all communication skills at least get to 70% before you jump into a relationship, you might save yourself some heartache. You might realize that that person can't communicate for shit. Every time you try to talk to them about something, they think it's an argument. They think you're trying to comfort them. They think you're trying to be controlling and all of that. So you could literally dodge a bullet, girl. The next one, it is respect. So, and this is what I feel like a lot of girls don't realize. You need to make sure that your partner respects you inside and out. They respect you in public and they respect you in private. It cannot be either or. They need to have all around respect for you as a person. And that means not putting their hands on you. That means not calling you out of your name. And that means not doing things that are going to be disrespectful or things that they wouldn't like done to them. The next one is, of course, faithfulness. So you need to be with someone that is going to be 100% committed to you. And if you're talking to a guy and they already feel like they have one foot in and one foot out, and they feel like they still want to dibble and dabble with other girls, then you need to fucking run, girl. Run. Okay? You do not need to be with anyone who still feels like they need to mess with other people. What is the fucking point? Why are we in a relationship? You can be single, I can be single, we can both do us. I feel like mindset too. And mindset could kind of like go into like communication as well. Like, I feel like sometimes I see relationships where the guy and the girl are not even on the same level mentally. Like, and when you deal with a girl or a guy who isn't on the same level as you mentally, y'all gonna have a lot of arguments. Y'all gonna have disagreements because that person doesn't think like you. That person doesn't value certain things how you value them. And if you're constantly gonna have to be acting like someone's father or someone's mother, talking to them about common sense shit, then that's clear that y'all not on the same mental capacity. That's clear that that person is still immature and they still want to do what they want to do. You need to make sure that you're dating someone not just for the looks, not just for what they have, but for what's up here as well, because that plays a huge part on whether your relationship is gonna last or not. And that was for, what's my last one? So I remember my last tip for building a strong relationship, you guys need to have trust. If you guys do not have trust, the relationship is fucking doomed from the beginning, bro. If you feel like you gotta keep one eye open on the fucking nigga or bitch that lays next to you, y'all don't need to be together. You don't trust that person. And if you can't trust that person, why are you sleeping with that person? Because when sex get in tune, when y'all start connecting on that type of level, that's where feelings get hurt. So before you even go to that next level, before you take a huge step like that, you gotta make sure that you trust the person that you with, that you cannot be in the room and they're still going to be loyal to you, that they're not gonna be doing anything that's going to embarrass you. All around trust. When it comes to money, when it comes to your friends, when it comes to trusting someone to be there for you when you're down and you're not always able to give your 100% in the relationship, because no relationship is going to be easy. No relationship is going to be 50-50 all the time. So you have to be able to trust the other person to give it their all still, even when you can't. Okay, my next question was, would I rather be rich or famous? So this is like a well-known topic. Like, I feel like I've always heard this before. I've seen a lot of people's answers to certain questions like this. I would rather be rich over famous any day. Any day out the effing year, I'm choosing to be rich. Why? Because when you look at all these famous people, some of them are dropping like flies. Some of them are hooked on drugs. Like, fame comes with a lot. Literally, there are so much famous people that said they were much happier when they were unknown, when they were broke, when people didn't know them, when they can move like a regular person. When you have all eyes on you, you literally cannot do anything because you're possibly going to ruin your image in the public eye. And for some people, once you ruin that image, it takes a long time to come back from that. You can't even be a normal person. You can't talk how you want to talk. You can't go where you want to go. You can't post what you want to post because everyone is watching. I'm not going to say I'm not built for that because I'm on YouTube and this is basically, this could lead to fame, but I just feel as though I know it's going to come with a lot of stress. Because you're going to be dealing with people who love you and people who hate to love you. So you literally have to be a strong-minded person. You have to be able to stand on your own feet, be your own best friends at times, because there are going to be a lot of people trying to tear you down. And the reason why I would take being rich over famous is because money is what I need. You get what I'm saying? Like, money, I literally have all these great business ideas and the only thing that's missing is the money. And I feel like once you have broken that code to getting large sums of money and continuing to get it, like, you can literally branch out in so much ways. You can invest. You can get into real estate. You can do so much things. So everything is not all about being IG famous. You get what I'm saying? It's not all about fame. half of these people, what was that song I was listening to? I think it was by Nav. He said some shit like, oh, I'm gonna just say it in my own words. People be having followers and their bank account don't match. People be so pressed over followers and they don't have no money in the bank. That shit is trash. So that's my personal opinion on that. This next question also pertains to that. So somebody asked me, would you rather have an average nigga who's loyal or a rich one who cheats? Yo, the questions people be sending me, like, I feel like they really be trying me. You should already know the answer to this, but I'm gonna answer it for you guys. I'll take an average nigga who's loyal over a rich nigga who cheats any day. I'm not a materialistic person, and I'm an independent woman as that. Like, I am looking to get my own. I'm not worried about what's in the next man's pocket. Yes, I feel like I need to be with someone who's bringing something to the table, but I don't feel as though they need to be bringing more than I am. We're a team. It's 50-50. You got what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a leech. I'm not looking for nobody to take care of me. I'm not looking for a father. I'm looking for a partner in life and in business. So a lot of girls nowadays, like, they would rather choose a rich nigga who cheats. Like, just like I told y'all, I seen that post that said that, right? Like, oh, if you gonna cheat, you gotta bring something to the table. You can't cheat and be broke. Like, and I feel like it shouldn't be either or. Like, it doesn't matter if he has $1 million or $1,000. Like, you should not feel like it's okay for someone to cheat on you just because they have money. Like, you can get your own money, mamas. Whatever he's doing, you can do better. You literally gonna lose yourself over a piece of paper, over a bag. Like, the shit is so dumb. And like, I'm literally gonna make a separate video about this because, like, I have a whole bunch of things to say about, like, this topic, but I don't want to, like, go on and on. Oh, I think that was it. But really quickly, I did a Q&A on my YouTube like a year ago, but that was like younger me. I want to do an updated Q&A, so that could be possibly one of my next videos. So please make sure you add me on my social medias so that when I do post my Q&A questions for you guys to send in, you can send them in. Especially my subscribers. You are the ones who's going to be watching it, so I want to know what you guys want to see. And that pretty much completes the video. Thank you guys so much for chatting with me. I appreciate it. Look forward to so much more videos, okay? Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment down below and make sure you join the family and hit that bell so you get alerted on my next upload. And I love you, and I'll see you later. Mwah. Bye.